This is the SH Figuarts Ultimate Gohan superhero. Now honestly, first impressions on this figure, I did not like it. Right, my first issue with this guy was how unbelievably squeaky he is. Now it's fixed, but it was everything. A bunch of the articulation which was squeaky, which take us to articulation and scale. So this figure stands at about just at 6 inches tall, maybe a little bit taller because of his hair. So let's see how he scales with other figures. Here he is next to the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man. I'm not kidding, Spider-Man review coming soon. The SH Figuarts not Ultimate Gohan, Son Goku raised on Earth. Then we got the SH Figuarts Sasuke Uchiha. And my first review, the NECA Ghostface. Now, first thing we're going to get out of the way is, yes, that you can see maybe in the camera, this little area of his hair is wet. I did soak him up so I could replace a bunch of his joints with paper. So here's a warning to you all right now. This arm likes to pop off like so. You see that right now? It kind of pops back in. Horribly infuriating. The crunch, about all of the crunch was squeaky, so beware of that. This leg, when you move it, was squeaky. Not anymore though. And moving this up and down was squeaky as hell. So let's take this. So let's keep going. Arm goes up this much. He does have a bicep swivel, double jointed elbow, wrist peg, and of course, well, I'm not gonna show you with this arm. This arm is very hard to work with. So we'll move to this arm. He does have butterfly-shaped armpit joints, same kind of in the form of the Sasuke one, somewhat of Sasuke. The crunch moves about this much forward and this much backward. The legs are basic SHFs. Move forward, double knee, rotate upper thigh rotation, ankle. There's something I do have to get off my chest, and my friend will probably see this if he watches the video. This figure did break on me. I am not kidding, not joking. The peg that holds these two together snapped, which had to leave me pry it out, super glue the peg back to the leg. It's kind of an infuriating thing, and if someone doesn't have the right tools, they won't be able to do that, and they just have a broken figure on their hands. Pretty infuriating, but it's fine. If you have super glue, just have super glue and paper on hand when you get this figure. Now we should head to accessories. I've already shown this. Here's the teeth gritting head. I'm not sure if I've shown this already, but there it is. The yelling head. This yelling head does not sit well with me. I do not like it. I think it looks very off and is one of the worst yelling heads I've ever seen on a Figuarts figure. Fight me. Then we have the generic open hand. I don't know why they didn't give him a fully open hand. I guess to make it better for poses. Here's the gripping hand. And of course, here's that like 2-finger up hand that's used in like almost every single Figuarts Dragon Ball figure. Now let's head to, well, I think, so this figure, I'm going to go on a bit of a tangent here because most of the video is already done. So, let's go over final thoughts on this guy. I have a love-hate relationship with him. Now that I fixed up all the articulation, I like it. It's pretty good, but I do like it. I think the sculpt is a little bit off. I don't like the arm issue. I don't like how squeaky it is. The fact that I had to put paper and use super glue and all this other stuff, just kind of irritating. Well, not irritating, kind of. Really irritating. To the point where I didn't use this guy for a week because he was broken, and I didn't feel like having to deal with the squeaky articulation. Because here's a fun fact. I pose these guys a lot. At school, at home, wherever. I pose them a lot. And when they're really squeaky, that means I can't pose them either in class or at night, which is horribly irritating on a figure that came used. I got this guy used. I got this guy used for my friend, who didn't. It's not squeaky in the slight. The squeakiest this guy gets is a crunch. But my tripod fell over. This guy was squeaking everywhere, everywhere. My friend gave it to me from a bet, and it was the worst bet of all time. And he gave it to me because he did not like it. He disliked this one a lot. And I see why. Now, a more part of the figure I didn't talk about, which is kind of relatively complex, is to switch faces. You pop off the hair piece, similar to the Vegeta figures. But what you want to do is you want to move the head down, so it just kind of pops off. You move the other hair, put the peg up right there. You have to do this beforehand, and then just kind of stick it right back in, because the face has 2 extra pins right here that plug into the actual head. This face system is really secure, which separates it. There's a parallel between these 2 figures. This is one of my favorite SHFs of all time. This is one of my least favorite SHFs. And it might just be because of the quality control. Maybe there's better ones out there, but I don't like this one. I mean, it's good, right? I love SHFs, and they're pretty good, but in this case, this one was not that good. It was definitely a miss on the quality control, because these 2 are parallels. The face and the hair fall off pretty easily, but everything else is perfect on this figure. Except for, of course, like the chest and the feet, which are like different colors. I've seen that before. Yes, it is different. The paint color and the thing is different. Doesn't matter. That's off topic. And my camera fell, but it's okay. So, this is a parallel. This guy has the best articulation I've ever seen in a Figuarts in a while. Maybe that'll change if I see the Tobey Maguire figure, the for Goku. This guy has the squeakiest, most loud, most weird way I've seen them do articulation. I mean, the quality control, it's horrible, right? But these 2 are parallels. I mean, honestly, I do like this figure, alright? I know I'm yapping a bunch, but I can't get across how this figure has so many quality control issues that sometimes I contemplate if it was even worth $35, which is like the base price for Figuarts. If you want to collect the Figuarts, the least amount you're gonna have to spend is $35, unless you catch one on sale, like the Naruto. This guy, $35, and if you try to go on Amazon, he's worth more. But I don't understand why this figure is not good in any way. I mean, it's good, right? I personally kind of enjoy it, but not to the point where I'd pay more than $35. Hell, I wouldn't even pay $35 for it. It's like, I don't enjoy it. Posing this figure until today, when I fixed all the articulation, was a nightmare. I didn't even fix them until like last night on call with my friends. This figure is very annoying. But once you push aside all the issues, push it all to the side, and fix those issues, this figure is actually not that bad, right? It's enjoyable. It's a good and enjoyable figure to pose, except when the arm does that. But it's a really, really good and enjoyable figure. But it's just the way this figure works is so infuriating. I will update if I know how to fix this stupid arm thing. I'm not even gonna bother with the rest of the video. You can just see him broken down. But if you can get this guy for under $35, I'd say maybe go for it. Maybe. I'm trying my absolute hardest to not go hard on this figure, because I get it. Figuarts has quality control issues. Every figure company has it before. It's something that happens a lot, right? But when your quality control issues are this bad, not even Marvel Legends has it this bad. Marvel Legends, their quality control is paint. Sometimes the joints, right? But it's rarely. It's more rare. But with Figuarts, their quality control recently has gone downhill. And this guy is proof. Look at this. The arm broken. Like, it's not okay for Figuarts to get away with this quality control. Like, I don't know how to feel in this game. it makes me so infuriated, and I'm trying so unbelievably hard to just like hold back, to not just release every negative thing on this figure, because I want to like it. I really do. To the point where I will mob this arm so that the bicep thing, so that this bicep sits and stays in. Yes, I'm that committed. I really, really want to like this figure, but the quality control makes it so hard to. I'll try. I'll leave it in the comments if it works. I'll leave it in the comments if I can fix it, and I'll explain how to fix it. But for the most part, if you can get this figure under 35, maybe. If you can get this guy for 35, I mean, if you want the Gohan, then yeah, but like, if it's just there, like, if it's more than 35, don't go for it. Because I've seen some Gohans, and they're pretty good, but this guy is not an example of a good Gohan. I'm trying to make this short as possible without going on for so long about how bad this figure is. So, that's it. I'm done. If you can get this guy for over 35, don't go for it. If you get this figure for 35 on the dot, maybe. Under, maybe. You know, if you get it for $20, then sure, right? But it depends, honestly. This guy's not perfect, nor as many other figures, but there are so many figures like this guy who are just so close to perfection, and this guy is, well, he's Figuarts' worst side. Probably one of the more lesser figures. I mean, I highly doubt that the original figures. No, I'm ranting. So, that's it. We're done. This video is over. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, which I'm surprised if anyone enjoys this one. This one's kind of a rant. But, make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below if you want to see me stop ranting for so long, for 10 minutes straight almost. I mean, this figure was done by the 3-minute mark, right? So, make sure to like and subscribe. You don't have to. It just helps boost the channel, and so it circulates the videos and stuff. I probably won't be going on more rants unless I get a really badly quality controlled figure. So no, I will not extend this past. So no, I will not start extending videos past 10 minutes. Comment down below if you want me to see that, but I doubt anyone really does. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and as always, I will see you tomorrow.